Nervous Brighton snatched their first win in 8 games to halt their worrying slide towards the relegation dogfight. Pascal Gross' 64th-minute strike was enough to secure a crucial 3 points for Chris Hughton's faltering team and get Watford looking anxiously over their shoulders. Brighton celebrate after taking a 1-0 lead against Watford. Pascal Gross curls home the opener for Brighton, but it was Watford keeper Heurelho Gomes who was the main architect of his team's downfall, diving right over the top of Gross' hopeful low shot to hand victory on a plate to Brighton. The Seagulls had laid siege to the Watford penalty area early on in a desperate bid to break their recent goal drought. But Heurelho was twice unable to apply a finishing touch to low crosses driven into the danger zone before Anthony Knockaert's poor first touch prevented him from taking advantage of a Gomes fumble. Knockaert's every touch was booed by the travelling Watford supporters, a legacy of his claim that Miguel Britos deliberately tried to injure him with a red card challenge when these teams met earlier in the season. Pascal Gross popped up with a crucial winner for Brighton. Watford ace Andre Heurelho has a go at goal. No Premier League team has a worse disciplinary record this season than Watford, who kicked off with Troy Deeney, Abdoulaye Doucouré and Marvin Ziegler all absent through suspension. And they were fortunate not to fall behind after half an hour when Connor Goldson was left totally unmarked to apply a back post header to Pascal Gross' deep corner, which Gomes did well to turn round. Weekend Roundup. Watch all the action from the Premier League games this weekend. Brighton boss Chris Hughton refuses to rule out move for Celtic's £30 million rated Moussa Dembele. Goldson, deputising for the suspended Shane Duffy, was making his Premier League debut for Brighton after undergoing heart surgery in February. Andre Gray cannot get on the end of a long ball, and he could hardly have asked for a gentler introduction to top-flight football than an encounter with a Watford team who haven't won a game since Everton tried to pinch manager Marco Silva more than a month ago. It was not so long ago that only Manchester City had a better away record than Watford, but the Hornets have lost their way in recent weeks and are lucky that they still have half of the Premier League below them in the table. Brighton boss Chris Hughton likes what he's seeing. Brighton striker Heurelho tries to get a strike past Sebastian Prödl. Their first shot on target did not arrive until the 56th minute, when Richarlison's effort was comfortably pushed away by Matt Ryan. They have now managed just 1 point from the last 6 games and must end that worrying run at home to Leicester on Boxing Day to avoid a stress-free new year. The best saves of 2017 from the English Premier League.